Today we're going to be taking a look at an assassin build I like to call the lacerated boner. You'll see soon enough why I call it that. This assassin is highly specialized in the art of entrapment, but don't be fooled, there's still that one that got away. I actually think for certain bosses it's probably better to not use the bone wall, bone prison, boner. I think that it takes valuable time potentially away from getting your charge up skills and just hitting your finisher. And if you're gonna get bad RNG on like a Bale teleport, then that's gonna happen regardless. But for like something like Uber Mephisto, he's trapped. Let's go over this character real quick. So the main thing about this is the lacerator, but on top of that we've got a lot of martial arts skills stacked up. If you look, we've got 8 martial arts skillers. We've got Medusa's Gaze. We've got Marrow Walks, literally for the bone prison charges. We honestly don't need a whole lot of crushing blow on this build because we're tele-stomping the boss. We've got 55 crushing blow on our mercenary, and once we build our tiger strike charges up, we're always hitting. So when we're doing like 80k damage on the first strike, and then 50k, and then 30k, or whatever the exact amount is, we can go and look real quick. Okay, get away from him real quick. So 68k, I don't think that's actually 3 charges. 71k, then 50k, then like 8k. So we're doing like damn near 200,000, and when we have the charges, it's guaranteed hits. That's the thing you have to keep in mind. So we got Lacerator, 320 gloves, BK ring, Arachnid's Mesh, Raven Frost, Marrow Walks, Medusa's Gaze, Cat's Eye Amulet. I think that the faster run walk in the IAS is just really convenient. And then we got Enigma, and then we got 2 IAS jewels in this just because our resistances are trash. We're basically a glass cannon, but then once we activate Fade, we're kind of decent. But I mean, we could probably solve that with some of these charms down here. They could be maximized. But I actually think using Medusa's Gaze could potentially be better than actually using Phoenix, since this is like a highly elemental skill damage. You will be able to get over 100,000 per like charge, for the first charge at least, when you have all 3 built up. But aside from that, it might actually be better all around to run Medusa's Gaze with this build. And I think that something like the Bone Prison is going to be more valuable against like Ubers and stuff like that, especially Uber Mephisto. But between the charges always hitting and then getting 33% chance of amplified damage on striking, we don't really need Atmoscarab. I simply don't have enough dexterity to run this with like my trap amulet, but I could get more damage on my traps if necessary. They're only doing like 5,600, but that's not really that bad, because honestly it's really the death sentry that pops the corpses that's really doing most of the work anyways. So that's the way that I see it with this build. We got Infinity, Duress, and then Vamp Gaze on our mercenary. Let me show you the skill tree real quick. The main thing is Tele Stomp, Tiger Strike, and then you use your Dragon Tail. And then once it has the charges, it's guaranteed to hit, so it's just a matter of timing, technique, and all that good shit. You know, how it's always been with a boner.